Hello everyone. Given x squared minus x cubed equals 12, find the value of x. How do we solve for x? Our solution, the first thing is, let's rewrite the equation. The equation again says x squared minus x cubed equals 12. Let's bring everything to one side, which will give us x squared minus x cubed minus 12 equals 0. Now let's multiply both sides by minus 1. So we have minus 1 multiplied by x squared minus x cubed minus 12 equals 0 multiplied by minus 1. Minus 1 times x squared will give us minus x squared. Minus times minus plus 1 times x cubed minus times minus plus 1 times 12 equals 0 times minus 1 will give us 0. Let's rearrange. So we have x cubed minus x squared plus 12 equals 0. We now have a cubic equation here. Let's look for integer solutions. Whenever you see a polynomial with integer coefficients, the first thing is to try simple integer values. Let's look at the possible integer factors of 12, which are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6, and finally plus or minus 12. Let's test them one after the other. The first one is, let's try if x equals 1. Our equation again says x squared minus x cubed equals 12, where x equals 1. So we have 1 square minus 1 cube, which will give us what? 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. X minus 1 doesn't work for this equation because our result on the left side is not up to 12 that we have on the right side. Now let's try if x equals 2. If x equals 2, our equation again, x squared minus x cubed equals 12, where x equals 2. So we have 2 squared minus 2 cubed, which will give us 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 8. So on the left side, our result is minus 4, of which on the right side, our result is 12. That means x minus 2 does not work for this equation. Let's try if x equals minus 2. If x equals minus 2, our equation again, x squared minus x cubed equals 12, where x equals minus 2. So we have minus 2 squared minus 2 cubed. Minus 2 times minus 2 will give us what? Minus 2 times minus 2. Minus times minus is plus. 2 times 2 is 4. So we have minus 2 squared will give us 4. Minus 2 cubed means minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. Minus times minus plus. Plus times minus minus. So we have a negative sign. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Which becomes 4 minus times minus is plus. So we have 4 plus 8. So on the left side, our answer is 12. and also on the right side our answer is 12. So if x equals minus 2 works perfectly for this equation. X equals minus 2 is a solution to this question. Let's find out if we can still get another solution. Now let's factor the cubic. Since x equals minus 2 is a solution, then x plus 2 must be a factor. Now let's factor x cubed minus x squared plus 12, which will give us x plus 2 multiplied by x squared minus 3x plus 6. The next thing is, let's divide it by x plus 2. So x plus 2 cancel x plus 2. So we are left with x squared minus 3x plus 6. Therefore, x cubed minus x squared plus 12 equals x plus 2 multiplied by x squared minus 3x plus 6. The next thing is, let's solve the remaining quadratic, which is x squared minus 3x plus 6 equals 0. Using the quadratic formula, minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, where a equals 1, b equals minus 3, and c equals 6. So let's substitute a, b, and c into the quadratic formula, which will give us x equals minus 3 plus or minus square root of minus 3 square minus 4 times 1 times 6 divided by 2 times 1. So we have x equals minus times minus plus, so we have 3 plus or minus square root of minus times minus plus 3 times 3 9. So we have 9 minus 4 times 1 4, 4 times 6 24 divided by 2 times 1 2. Now let's simplify, which will give us 3 plus or minus square root of 9 minus 24 will give us square root of minus 15 divided by 2. Since square root of minus 15 equals I times root 15, so the remaining solutions are x equals 3 plus I times root 15 divided by 2, and x equals 3 minus I times square root of 15 divided by 2. If the problem is asking for real numbers, then the only real solution to this expression is x equals minus 2. But if complex numbers are also allowed, then there are 3 solutions. The first solution is x equals minus 2. The second solution is x equals 3 plus I times root 15 divided by 2. And the third solution is x equals 3 minus I times square root of 15 divided by 2. Now let's verify our answers. Our equation again says x squared minus x cubed equals 12. Now let's substitute x equals minus 2. So we have minus 2 square minus minus 2 cube. Minus 2 square will give us 4 minus minus 2 cube will give us minus 8. Then we have 4 minus times minus is plus, so we have 4 plus 8. That means on the left side we got 4 plus 8, which is 12, and also on the right side we have 12. So x equals minus 2 is correct. This equation teaches us an important Olympiad strategy, which is, the first thing is, whenever you see a question like this, rearrange the equation into polynomial forms. Then test simple integer roots. Also factor the polynomial and also solve any remaining quadratic before you now verify if your answer is correct. Thank you for watching. Kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to turn on your notifications for more challenges.